Hello, it's Wednesday, so it's time for a Top 5 Wednesday. I actually took my topic from the actual Top 5 Wednesday Goodreads group this time. That's a rarity. It is the top 5 fantasy and sci-fi creatures that you like. So here's my top 5. Number 5, direwolves. Not specifically the ones from Game of Thrones, basically anytime direwolves appear. If they also turn into people, that's a bonus, but basically just giant wolves. I have always enjoyed the Twilight werewolves for that reason, because they're like massive wolves instead of just regular sized wolves. And I just think that direwolves are really cool, and pretty much anytime direwolves appear, there's always a girl who runs with them and hangs with them and can control them, and so I'm about it. Number 4 is specifically Teddy from the movie AI. I don't really know where the line gets drawn between creature and robot, but I'm counting him as a creature. He is admittedly an artificial intelligence creation, but I always thought that talking stuffed animals were really cool and a neat creature idea, and I always thought that Teddy was really awesome and sweet, and I wanted one, so he makes the list. Number 3 is Sphinxes. I realize they're annoying, I realize they're sometimes deadly and dangerous, but I just like the idea of getting rewarded for solving puzzles, and so that's why I think Sphinxes are cool, because I would get rewarded for solving a puzzle, and like, there's a bonus to be had there. Number 2, I don't remember where I put, is fairies, but very specifically Tinkerbell. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a huge Peter Pan fan, and I especially like Tink. I think she's sassy and fun and kind of rotten, but that's what I like about her. And I like fairies in general because they're can fly, and I've always wanted to be able to do that. Angels would sort of make this list, but not necessarily. Angels, just like people with wings, would also qualify with the fairies as my favorite, because they don't necessarily have to be tiny like Tinkerbell. I would be okay with a full-sized person who is winged. And number 1 is dragons, but very specifically Falkor from Neverending Story, who is a luck dragon, but basically a giant flying dog. I love Falkor, and definitely wanted a Falkor when I was small, and still want a Falkor now. If he showed up, I would just hop on his back and we'd go flying off wherever we needed to go, because he's a luck dragon, so he knows what's what. And dragons in general are really cool. I do enjoy dragons in a lot of different varieties, but very specifically I like Falkor. So that's it. My top 5 favorite fantasy and sci-fi creatures, which are mostly fantasy. I'm curious what yours are. Let me know, and I'll see you tomorrow.